New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Evening Prayers. I am your hostess with the mostest this evening, Lara Brzezinski. I am a practitioner with Centers for Spiritual Living and part of New Thought Media Network. And so I just want to say thank you for showing up tonight, Thursday night. I usually on a Monday or Tuesday, and here I am. And what an interesting week it has been so far, just with a day of celebration yesterday, first time in my corporate career ever having Veterans Day off. And I always am grateful for those who have served our country and to support other people abroad and having their freedoms. And I was especially grateful because I got to just enjoy the day. And then today, here we are, Thursday in Colorado. It was sunny and beautiful and still cold. Yes, it is a cold fall. We had a warm fall a week ago and now it's cold, and it is what it is. And I'm going to hide this for a minute and just see. Thank you so much. We have people joining us in prayers. Wayne and Ursula with her evening blessings and love. Judy, good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. Suzanne, hope you are feeling wonderfully. Thanks for joining us tonight. And Hope from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm hoping it's warm there, warmer than it is here. Erica, thanks for joining us from California. And Ronald, don't know where you're from, but thank you for joining us this evening. I absolutely love the internet and the opportunity for so many people to come together. And really, when we say across time and space, we mean it, because we're all in different time zones, or some of us are in different time zones, and yet we can come together in this moment. And in this moment, I am reminded, I gotta fix my hair. Sorry, fix myself. A friend of mine was just sharing with me all of the good that had been showing up for her in her life. And just 5 minutes before, she had been sharing all of the things that weren't working for her. And it was fabulous to see, even in the midst of what wasn't working, she was able to see it is working, and all of these good things that were showing up. And so it just reminded me in this moment of, we just got the news that the whole district, all of the schools are going 100% remote starting on Monday, remote learning. And our kids have been doing remote learning, but they each expressed a relief, because instead of, well, then there's this first cohort that goes these 2 days and this cohort that goes these 2 days, and then there's the stuff, or this, all of us remote learners, everybody's going to be going remotely. And so for them, it was a great, it's going to be easier. And within that, I know that while it may seem easier, excuse me, it will also be a little more challenging for the students and the parents and the teachers. And so again, it's an opportunity. I do apologize. I have a bit of a tickle going on. it is going to be challenging for some, and yet a benefit for others. And so I know that we all have in our own lives situations that they don't appear to be serving and supporting us, and yet somehow, some way, and usually we don't see it till we get to the other side, it is. And so excuse me, I'm just going to invite each and every one of us to settle in, and if you're comfortable, close your eyes and just listen in to these words, and hopefully something speaks to you in my prayer. I just say yes. I say yes in this moment to all that is, recognizing, knowing that right here, right now is the only moment that matters, the only moment that is. Yesterday's gone. The next moment's not promised. Tomorrow, who knows what's going to show up. So right here in this moment, I invite each and every one to just be fully present and to go within to your center, within to your heart, to your consciousness, to that oneness, that divine intelligence operating in, through, and as me, operating in, through, and as each and every being on this planet. That divine intelligence that created each one of us, and that is co-creating our lives. And to just connect. And as I connect, I am reminded that all creative power and essence within me is the one that creates the thought, and I think the thought, and I play with the thought, and I decide, do I want to follow that thought or have a new thought? But I am the co-creator with that essence, that power. And when I decide I'm going to make this for dinner, and my hands, and they find the ingredients, and they chop, and they stir, and they add, and wow, I am the creator. And yet within me is that co-creator, aligning me with the right situations and opportunities. And so I am reminded in this moment to just connect, to stand in that knowing that I am co-creating with amazing power, this awesome power of divine intelligence. And as I am co-creating my life, each and every being is co-creating his and her own life as well. And so I just claim for each and every one that everything is unfolding for your own deep and highest good, the evolution of your consciousness, the amazing unfolding of your journey on this planet. And within each moment, you get to choose. You get to choose your thought. You get to choose your attitude. You get to choose what you do next. And that creates that next opportunity. And so while in the midst of a question, what if we ask ourselves, what if the good possibility? What if the fun possibility? Instead of going down, what if the negative or the seemingly negative possibility? What if we hold ourselves open to the good that is unfolding before us in every situation? What if we hold and know that in whatever is the situation before us, there is good for us? So whether it's schools going 100% remotely, whether it's not being able to go into the office anymore, whether it's being offered the opportunity to have more time to spend with yourself, with going within, with reading, with cleaning, with purging, with doing more exercise, with whatever. What if we choose to look for the good? What if we choose to open up to the possibility that something that feels so uncomfortable is growing us, is opening us to an even bigger and better than we could have originally imagined? It just fills me with joy with that possibility that this unfolding is even bigger than I could have possibly imagined. And so from this space of joy and possibility, I am grateful. I am grateful for the challenges in my life, for the stretches that they have caused me. I am grateful for the good that continues to show up out of a challenge or within a good situation, and the good that just continues to bubble up. I am grateful for every moment of every day, and I'm grateful for those moments, for each and every one. And I hold and know that there is good in this moment for you, for everyone listening, whether it's in this moment or as a recording. Whatever moment you are listening is your now, and it is beautiful, and it is perfect, and it is unfolding just as you need it to be. So I just release and let go, allowing the good and the joy and the possibilities of this moment to just be. And I allow everything in my life to unfold as it must, and I welcome it, and I welcome the good. I welcome the shift and the change and the growth. And I just say yes. And so it is. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that there was something in that for you. And I just wanted to remind you that there is a full prayer team here at New Thought Media Network, and we are open to praying for you on any request that you have. There is nothing too big or too small. You can just send your request to prayer@ntmedia.org, and our team prays on your request all week long in our own personal prayer time when we pray. And we are so grateful for that opportunity to pray for you and to hold the knowing for you and whatever that situation is. And I wanted to, gotta let that one go. I wanted to let you know, I'll show you a banner in a minute, but we have a fundraiser coming up a week from tomorrow, and you can go and look at all of the gifts that we are sending for your gifts. We send you a gift, and they are so much fun, all the things that Robert has created. It's at givebutter.com/New Thought Media Network. So I'm going to stop that for a moment and go to what we have coming up. Today is Thursday, so I had to think about what do we have coming up tomorrow, Friday, and we have my favorite ministers talking. It's Reverend Brzezinski and Reverend Z, just talking about what is topical and bringing their consciousness to it, and that is at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And then tomorrow evening we have a fireside chat with Pastor Michael Mangus. He's also a spiritual practitioner with Centers for Spiritual Living, and he too brings in a guest and has a spiritual conversation for what is going on in the world, and just wonderful take and new perspective sometimes, or just an anchoring of a perspective on the conversations for today. And then I wanted to just remind you to put on your calendar next Friday. It's going to be a fabulous evening, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, with ministers and speakers and music. Some of my favorite musicians are showing up, and this is an opportunity to really show your gratitude for New Thought Media Network as we launch into 2021. We continue to bring on new shows, whether they're podcasts or radio programs, because we do have our positive music station on Live 365. You can find it there. You can find it on the website, newthoughtmedia.org. So much going on. And again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting us. You can support through the fundraiser and get a gift, or you could just go to paypal.me/New Thought Radio and share your love offering, tithe, donation, whatever you want to call it. We are so grateful. So thank you for showing up tonight and for showing up and listening to all of our programs. If you missed anything from this week, and there was plenty, you can go to the Facebook page and look on the videos and catch up on a podcast you might have missed. So I just wish you a blessed good evening, and let's see, turn that off and see if I can find our good night video. Have a wonderful Thursday evening, a fabulous Friday, and we hope to see you next Friday. A reminder, 8:15 a.m., 8:15 p.m. Someone is showing up to pray with and for you. Thank you. Good night.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.